See, Rick has been through a war. It's touched on lightly in this picture that he worked for MI5, and he and Evie have decided to retire. They're not really that happy with it. Correction, they're flat out bored. He put his guns away and picked up a fishing pole. She's become an author. She's very good at it, but their marriage is a little bit stale. And they're not really going to admit it to each other. When an opportunity comes to get back in the field, they can't say no. So what happens simultaneously, of course, is they learn that their son, who's now in his 20s, has gone and made a remarkable discovery, which is interesting, but it's also very dangerous because what he's found are the terracotta warriors, and they were led, as legend has it, as the audience learns in an overture, by an emperor who was somewhat despotic, to say the least, who's played by Jet Li. Jet Li. So cool. Anyhow, what happens? It's a mummy movie. They're going to come to life. You got to stop them, or they'll rule the world. And who are you going to get to do it to stop them? The O'Connells. So we're back. How's he changed? He's bigger and better than he ever was before. There. How's that? Yeah, sometimes. You want to make sure that you train hard. I did Krav Maga, which is contact combat, and just to toughen me up because I'm a really wimpy guy. I learned how to use firearms and weapons. You work with stunt coordinators. The amazing ones that came over to work with Jet. He has an entire team. And the thing about doing fight choreography is that it's a movie. It's the illusion of peril when actually the actors should be perfectly safe at all times. And if there's anything that really is concussive or could cause bodily damage, then I had Patrick step in, who was my Canadian stuntman. He was one big walking steak. This guy, if you could put Canada in a bottle, that's what he was. You could throw him at the ground and he'd get back up and go, "That was great. Okay, let's do it again. Is everybody happy? All right." Sure. Well, this movie's a picture of this scale has never been shot in China. It's the first Western picture. At the same time, that's impressive and we get to brag about it, but there's some expectation that comes along with it. And that means that we had to bridge, cultural gaps, political gaps. There's a lot of hurdles and obstacles that go into that, but ultimately what it came down to is that we collaborated as filmmakers and we were able to do something pretty special. My favorite scene to film. I can tell you my favorite scene to watch. My favorite scene to film probably would have been something safe, like sitting at the dinner table. My favorite one to watch is the battle sequence at the end. It's epic. It's so cool. You've got terracotta warriors, and there's Jet Li, and then there's they're the undead versus the good undead, and they're colliding and crashing, and it's like everything that you imagine from the best of what if they could do this 50 years ago when they were making sword and sandal movies, right here on the big screen. Excellent production values. But shooting it was cold and miserable. You were always lost. You could never find the bathroom. And there was always sand in your lunch.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.